Michelle Prester, and I work for AIM. We're an employers association, and I sit on the board of directors for Health and Science Innovations. I have been involved with Health and Science Innovations for just a little over a year now. I accepted the role, I believe, March of last year, so perfect timing. I was inspired to join the board when I met Luis. I was just amazed at his energy and his desire to give back to the community and really reach out to those individuals that were underserved. And his mission spoke to me, and I just had to accept. I have a son that's on the autism spectrum, and he really loves anything STEM related. And so when I was talking to Luis about, this board position and really what the initiatives are for HSI, I really just thought about my son and the fact that there are other children and other, teenagers out there that really have a passion for STEM, but just don't have access to the education or just some of the fun things that HSI gives back to the community. They don't have access to those things. So I really thought about my son and, being able to make sure that everyone within the community has access to what HSI does. So I'm excited to get more involved. I've only been involved for about a year, so I'm looking forward to get, even more involved within what HSI does. AIM and HSI's vision mission are very similar. We both are looking to reach out to the communities. And then I met Luis, and we were talking more about the drive to help adults be able to, find work. And, we were really focusing more on that program when we first met, and being able to help HSI, develop some programs and some learning opportunities for those adults in that outreach program to gain an education that would help them understand anti-harassment, diversity and inclusion, and all of those things, and be able to help them put that on a resume or an application and have them be much more attractive to employ within the community and get them back into the workforce and make them feel good about themselves and like they were learning and just all of those things. So that's the one program that I am probably the most educated on. And I know that unfortunately last year was kind of put a little bit on the back burner just due to not being able to do anything in person and the overall virtual capabilities of those individuals. So I'm hoping that we're able to kind of revitalize that and also go back and focus on that program as well moving forward. But besides just, the STEM outreach and the different programs that we do, I was really interested in that program as well. What do we have access to that she could or I could help facilitate some trainings to help these individuals be able to go into potential employers and say, hey, I've been educated, I have my certificate on diversity and inclusion or anti-harassment. How awesome is that to be able to give that to someone that's really struggling to find work? That's a great thing, a resource for them to add to their, credentials, right? Due to the fact that we were forced to pivot the business over the last year and be able to launch the programs virtually, the boundaries are limitless. We can really help communities anywhere, not even just the United States, but really anywhere. So I think that that's something that's very exciting to be able to not only serve the community here in the Indianapolis market, but the world, which is great to say. So I'm very excited for HSI.